So here is our field trip to Odyssey Aquarium. I didn't get it on footage, and I got a couple pictures, but they're not the greatest. Daisy was having a field day with the water feature that they have in the middle. I don't know if you've been lately. There's this like fountain-ish like platform that they have water fountains around. She was very interested in it, but also a little nervous with it. So we spent some time working on like, hey, this isn't scary. Let's check it out. The dinosaurs, the small and large ones, she was just like, oh, hi, friend. And I sent you some of those photos with the T-Rex. The aliens, she didn't understand why they weren't going to pet her. She kept nose bumping them and then putting her butt towards them like, okay, hello, this is where you scratch me. She did not like the giant gorilla. That one was not a fan. She did it, but she wasn't a fan. We worked on people and distractions, really walking on that left side. And just that general focus. We had some kids, we had some school groups that went past us. We had a couple individuals that were individuals with some disabilities, so they were walking a little bit differently. Their movements weren't as normal as you would expect. So that was great practice with her of seeing something that's not the norm or what we would see often. So we got to practice with them. She did sit and say hi to people after we got that approval, and she did phenomenal. She does really well with new people. She just like leans into them. We're not doing the kangaroo hops where she jumps up just a little bit, but she keeps her paws off of people, so it looks like she's like, for lack of a better word, kangarooing it. So we did really well with the distractions. She is more of the active management side of commands. Walking is pretty much almost a default at this standpoint, but when it's something new, something exciting, you do have to give her a little leash correction or call her name, Daisy, and she turns really easily. I was using some pause reinforcement with some of the big scary things, so like I didn't know how she would do with the lit up carriage and horses. Same thing with like the aliens. I wasn't sure how she would do. So she handled it pretty well. Now, she honestly didn't drag on me this time. And it could be that it was just us. And sometimes when we have brother with us, or if we have another dog with another handler, that can be kind of tricky. But she was just cruising. She was just happy as can be, just like, we're doing the thing. So she had a great time, and I was really happy with her skills. Now you're going to see in a little bit, we worked on our place commands, and it was awful. For lack of a better term, she did not want to place at all. We were able to work through and get some good duration on it, but it took us, I actually stopped filming so I could really hone in on, hey, we know this command. We're going to do it in an outside setting. So that's where it's really getting her keyed in. So whether it's having a couple treats, having that motivator, or getting her to really like drill down, she's a little lazy, for lack of a better term, where she's like, do I have to? Can I just sit next to you? Can I just walk right next to you? Not quite malicious compliance, because she is complying, but it's like lazy compliance. But otherwise, the rest of the other skills of pulling and paying attention, she does have down. And she walked beautifully calmly up the stairs. I really like to make sure that dogs won't pull you when you go up. Now, you guys have stairs, so this isn't new for her, which is a huge benefit. And this is where I was rewarding, because we were having distractions that loud beepings, people walking weirdly, people coming out of doors quick and suddenly. So this is where we really kind of honed in on place. And this was after we had several practices to get her to focus. So I was able to, she was actually right by the dinosaur, giant T-Rex, and I was able to get her to, yay, we did it, and do it a couple repetitions. But I made sure that we did it in a couple areas in the Odyssey Aquarium space. But let me know if you have any questions. Enjoy Miss Daisy, and we'll go from there.